You are unhappy, but you still are doing the thing and you're not changing it, but people like, why? So I'm gonna start the video by saying that we are not broken, we're just different and in the best way possible, because we recognize that there's something off and we want to change and we want to do things differently. It's not a bad thing, it's just the society tells us that it's a bad thing in a way that we should follow some certain rules. But we are not the followers. We are asking questions. We're like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you not doing anything about this situation? Why are you just following this same pattern again and again, year after year, and just like seeing your life pass by? Like, I have seen so many people in my family, my relatives, who have lived their lives the same way for years and decades, and I'm like, I think I would lose my mind. I would be like, I can't imagine just to be so trained in this society to follow specific rules, and we're literally trained to fit in since the day one, since we start kindergarten. It's like we are just placed this seed in our head that we need to go to school, get a job, get married and retire, and that's your life. And I was that person. When I was in middle school, I was like, okay, I'm gonna graduate, like I will have the best grades ever, I will go and study in uni, I will have the best job, I will get married, I will have kids, and that's my life. And then I don't know, something clicked in me and I was like, this doesn't seem right. Like, really? I'm living one life and I'm just gonna do it the way that everyone else is doing it. I'm like, nah, something smells fishy here, because I see that things are real dark and real just bad in general. Our society is built to earn from you, to gain something from you, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to just give my life away, and like the most important valuable thing, my time that I have, like I will never get it back, and no matter how much money you will pay me, no matter what you do, like I will lose my time, and I cannot afford that. And I know that a lot of people who are these black sheeps are aware of it, and we are like standing out like a sore thumb everywhere, because we're like, I don't like where this is going. I know that this is not doing anything for me. Why would I should keep on doing this? It doesn't make sense. Because society says, because like the standards say that I have to get a good job, good like education, have kids, get married, that's it, you're dead, your life is over. And I'm like sitting here, I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass on that. And I know that a lot of you are probably the same way. You're like, if you are feeling the same way and you are like stuck in a place, in a job, in like relationship and whatever it is, and you're doing it because the norms, standard norms are asking for, and you're like, no. Because I did the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna study, I'm gonna go to uni, I'm gonna get a good job, I gotta get a good position, I will have a great salary. Next step is kind of building these relationships and like thinking about marriage and kids. And I stopped there and I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to get this train going, because I know that I feel like I'm starting to get, first of all, comfortable in my position where I am. And that's not what I want, because that means if I get comfortable in a position, for specifically in a work, at a job place, in a workplace, you're like, I will probably be stuck here for years if I not change anything. And I just caught myself in that thought process, like, no. You want a lot more out of life. You don't want just be at a desk every day. Like I was filming and editing and doing all the things. It was creative and stuff, but like it was not what I want to do. It was what the company wants to do, and it didn't align with my values anymore. And I was like, and people will not understand it in my life, why I did that, why I dropped everything, because I decided to live for me, not for society, and how they expect from you to do everything all at once, and do these steps and like get family and kids. And I'm like, no, I want to be single. How about that? What are you gonna say about that? Like, I don't really care. Like, when the time comes, if the time comes, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. But for now, I'm like, no, it doesn't suit me, it doesn't fit me, it doesn't fit where my life is going at the pace that it's going. So I'm gonna stay in my lane and I'm gonna do whatever I want. I think more people should do that. I know that there's a lot of us now out there who are listening now to our passions, to our inspirations, and are following the path that we want to do. Because literally one day I was like, wait, this doesn't work for me anymore. Like, I don't see myself do this for all my life. Like, I want to travel, I want to learn, I want to be doing so many broad things, that one thing that I'm doing and following these steps is putting me in such a small box, and don't want to do that. And believe that you don't want that too. So we need to reclaim our lives like the black sheeps. I don't really like that name, but like it makes sense, because like if you look around, people are literally living like sheep. They see one shiny thing or the sound or whatever, and they're just running all of it, and you're like, how about no? That if you actually look deeper into that, that doesn't seem fine at all. So I'm gonna go in opposite direction. You all can go whatever, do what you want to do, and doesn't matter if you don't understand it. Like, I know I have better things going on there than there. You know what I mean? And I think the more of us that are waking up with this understanding of awakening, I don't know even how to call it, is like, yeah, I better spend that time alone there than in a crowd of a loud crowd who is literally head over their heels doing something for sake of it, like because society says, because their parents, their friends, like whatever it is, says that you have to do one of those things. Like, no, just no, thank you very much, maybe later, not now. Yeah, and it might feel strange for your parents, your friends, that you are breaking the, I don't know, generation values, or you are not choosing the traditional path of the life that most people have or your parents have, and they don't understand, and you're like, you should be doing this. Like, by your age, I have done this and that by the points that you are supposed to follow. I'm like, I feel kind of sorry for you that you did all those things at such a young age, because you are a child. Like, literally, if you are getting married, I mean, I'm not talking for everyone. Some people are really like drawn to those things, and they want families, they want kids, they want all these like settled things really early in their lives. But there's a lot of people who have no clue what they're doing, and they're just doing these things because they kind of have to. And I feel kind of sad for those people, because they haven't discovered who they are, they haven't discovered what they actually like. They just shoved all that or decide to do what is right to do. And in my opinion, that's sad. That's really, really sad. So more of us should explore and live at first, and then we can endeavor in all those things that can follow afterward. So yes, all I want to say is just like, build your life around meaning, about meaningful things, and not about approval from everyone else around, or society, or whatever it is. Like, literally stand out as a sore thumb. It's the best thing possible you can do, to be different, to be unique, and to be honest, it's not even about that. It's not about that you need to be unique or whatever. You just are the way you are, and you are just drawn to different lifestyle. You're drawn to living in a different pace of life, of different just vision of life, and it's absolutely fine. And you don't need to be as an example for anyone, because they will not understand it, and it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's as soon as you are content and happy, it all that matters, honestly. And you have to be proud that you can realize some of those things, because so many people cannot. And it's kind of like a secret weapon that you can use. Me like, yes, I can live differently, and I can pursue things differently, and I can do everything on my time that I want to do. So you're not alone. You're genuinely not alone. There's so many of us that are now kind of starting to get our voices louder and clearer and more directional to the people who we want to talk to. Like, if you are one of those people, let me know in comments down below. How do you feel as a black sheep surrounded by all these people who are still following kind of, I don't want to say old school like path, but in a way, and how society has trained us to think? And how do you feel by looking outwards to people and be like, damn, you are unhappy but you still are doing the thing and you're not changing it, but people like, why? And they probably look at you and be like, probably in the deep down they're like, damn, they really are going for it. Like, kind of jealous in a way, because you can bite the bullet and do it, and you don't care what anyone thinks. And they maybe need that little push from you, or maybe not. Like, it depends on the person, but there's probably a lot of people who sit in their minds and be like, I just want to escape this at all costs, but they just don't know how. So if you're one of those people watching, I hope that this can help you start the first steps towards you and breaking that stigma around how you're supposed to live, and becoming that black sheep who does the thing that they want to do, and just live the happiness and like finding meaning in their lives than the others. So and you just need to think about that your path can lead you somewhere where theirs will or never could, because they don't even have ability to reach that thought process of something different. So value the thing that you can and go with the flow, with your gut, with your instinct, and you will be so happy being different in the best way possible. So yes, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Are you the black sheep? Do you agree with this type of statement, or you don't agree at all with this type of statement? You know, like, no, we're supposed to do this, like, clock is ticking, come on, we need to wrap the things up, like, come on, chop chop chop. Or you're like just cruising, like, you know what, I like that thing, I want to do this thing, I want to try this thing, and maybe later I will do that thing. Like, let me know in comments down below. And I just want to say, I think it's really important for us to talk about these things and normalize this type of thing, that the path that we are taught to since very young age is not maybe the best way how to live for the all people, maybe for most people, but there's a handful of people who don't fit that mold, and that mold is somewhere else, and it shifts. And yeah, anyways, I'll stop you up around. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's keep on spreading a good word, and I will see you with the next one real soon. So yeah, bye.